In this video, I'm going to explain the questions of the short answer type, question type 2. A cell, a switch, an emitter, a variable resistance and an unknown resistance wire are connected in series. A voltmeter is connected with the unknown resistance in parallel. Draw the circuit diagram of the components of the circuit. So here you have to draw the circuit with this following components like emitter, switch, cell, then resistor, voltmeter, rheostat. Simple circuit you have to draw. Now in question number 2, what do you understand by electric resistance? Here you have to write the definition of electric resistance. State and define the unit of electric resistance, that is your ohm. After that you have to define 1 ohm also. Now question number 3, name 3 factors which determine the resistance of a conductor. So resistance of a conductor is determined by the length, cross section area and the nature of the material. How does the resistance of the following changes with the rise in temperature? Pure metals. So for pure metal, resistance of pure metal always increase with rise in temperature. German silver does not change with rise in temperature and the carbon is decreases with rise in temperature. Name 3 substances whose resistance change very little with the rise in temperature. So here you have to write the name of the substances, which is like your silver, manganese and the constance wire. Next will be your, what do you understand by term series circuit? You have to write about the series circuit and the characteristics of the series circuit. Same for question number 7, parallel circuit and the characteristics of the parallel circuit. Now question number 8, in an electric circuit current I flows at a potential difference B in a resistor R. How are I, V are related to each other? Where V equal to IR. Now when is the resistance of a conductor numerically equal to the potential difference at its end? It means here you have to find that R is equal to V. So R is equal to V whenever I is equal to, because see here V is equal to Ri. So here you have to make V and R equal. So V and R will be equal whenever the I is equal to 1 unit. Means unit current is flowing in the circuit. Then the resistance is equal to the potential difference. Now a child has drawn the electric circuit to study Ohm's law as shown in figure. This is the figure. His teacher told that circuit diagram needs correction. Study the circuit diagram. So here what are the wrong? First of all, the emitter is connected in parallel, which is wrong. Here should be voltmeter because emitter is always connected in series. So here is emitter, here should be voltmeter. And see here the terminal is also wrong because here the negative, from negative never current flow. It always flow from the positive. So change the terminals, this one, that is positive, negative, negative. Next, this one is question number 11. You no need to do it now because this one you have to do in the after completing the next part, that is your heating effect of electric current. Now in question number 12, what you have to write? You have to write the definition of the electrical resistivity. Then in a series electrical circuit comprising a resistor made up of metallic wire, the emitter reads 5 ampere. The reading of emitter decreases to half when the length of the wire is doubled. Why? Because if you double means here the resistance is directly proportional to what? Resistance is directly proportional to the length of the wire. Now whenever the length of the wire is doubled, the resistance is also doubled. If the resistance is doubled, then the current is decreases. So you can write in this way also. Electrical resistivity is the amount, first write the definition, then the resistance and the length of a conductor are directly proportional. Yes, the resistance of wire will be doubled as the length is doubled. The current flowing through a conductor and its resistance are inversely proportional. So the current flowing through the wire is decreases to half. Next, it means you have to write the relation between the resistance and the length of the conductor. If the resistance is more, then the current is less. Now see the next one. A current of 1 ampere flows in a series circuit containing an electric lamp and a conductor of 5 ohm. When connected to a 10 volt battery, calculate the resistance of electric bulb. So here you have to find the resistance of the electric lamp. So here it is given, I is given, then the voltage is given. You can use the Ohm's law. Okay. So here see question number 13, how you have to do. Current is given 1 ampere, potential difference is given as a 10 volt. So resistance is given as a 5 ohm. These three we got from the from the question. Now let R2 be the resistance of the electric lamp. This is the electric lamp which is connected in series with this 5 ohm. So first you find the equivalent resistance for this. R is equal to 5 plus R2. Find out this one. So now from Ohm's law, V equal to IR. V is given as a 10. I is your 1 and R is 5 plus R2. Put the value, you will get the new resistance, that is R2 equal to 5 ohm. Now question number 14. What is mean by electrical resistance of a conductor? Again you have to write the definition of resistance. Then a wire of length L, resistance stretched so that its length is double and the area of cross section halved. This one already I have done in one video. You can check from that video. Here resistance will be changed but the resistivity will be same, because resistivity does not depend on the length and cross section area. In question number 15 you have to write the Ohm's law, then draw the schematic diagram for the Ohm's law. Next in question number 16, draw a diagram for a battery of 2 volt ohm, 5 ohm and 10 ohm resistors plug key. So again you have to draw one circuit with this given component. Then after drawing you have to find the electric current. Now in question number 17, one circuit is given. How to do? See, first you have to find the total resistance. So make these two as a one resistance, make these two as a one resistance. These two are in series, so use RS equal to R1 plus R2, R1 plus R2. So make this to 1, make this to 1, then this one with a parallel. After that you find the total current by using the Ohm's law. Similarly for this, make these two as a 1, then 5 ohm and this 3 plus 2 will be 5, this 5 are in parallel, solve it, then again use the Ohm's law to find the current. Similarly for the third also, first you have to find the I1, I2 and I3 by using the Ohm's law. V equal to IR. This one you first I, then total current will be I1 plus I2 plus I3. After that total resistance will be 1 by Rp equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. Now for question number 20, the current through each resistor. Current through each resistor, again you have to same way as in the previous question. Here also you have to find B by using Ohm's law. I1, I1, I2 and I3. Then again total current will be I1 plus I2 plus I3. Then 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. Now question number 21. In the circuit shown along a side, the two wires of the same length, metal X is thicker. If X is thicker means cross section area is more, and we know that R is equal to rho L by A. If this is thicker, this is more, it means resistance is less. If resistance is less, then current will be more. Current will means emitter A1 will show the more resistance. More current, sorry, it will show the more current. Next, in the circuit shown in the figure diagram, these three, the total effective resistance of the circuit. So use 1 by Rp equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. The total current drawn from the battery. So again I equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3. The value of the current through each resistor, that one already we done, and the effective resistance will be 1 by Rp. So I hope all of you have understood the short explanation of all the questions. So you do all the question answers in your physics copy and send in my WhatsApp number today.